Hello everyone and welcome to the road to Devastation. Today we are looking at Studio Series Constructicon Long Haul. This one's going to be kind of interesting for me because I actually have the original non-combining version of Long Haul, though I don't think I have it available to compare on, sadly. But it'll be kind of neat to revisit this figure, at least in my memories. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at the character in the box. Okay, so to start off, we got neat illustration render of Long Haul. If I remember correctly, this one actually started off life as like a fan character, and the Hasbro or the movie people were so impressed that they actually hired the guy on and let him make his actual figure. So we got number 42. Revenge of the Fallen, Studio Series, Constructicon Long Haul, Transformers, Generations, Age 8+, Hasbro logo, Takara Tomy logo. On this side, it's that same neat illustration of Devastator that we've seen already, along with the Devastator vacuum face symbol. Then over here we have some nice product renders showing him in bot mode and vehicle mode. And again, it says big screen inspired scale, detail, backdrop. Pyramid desert battle. Looks like we're going to get more of these pyramid backdrops. We got a call out for KSI Boss, number 43. I kind of wish I had this one because I've been told that that's actually a pretty cool figure. It's another one that was made in the previous movie line, and then it was so well done that they decided to bring it over to the actual Studio Series line. Then over here we have the same illustrations before, just close up on the face, and man, this is freaky looking. He's got this sort of big wide face, but a relatively tiny mouth with very sharp teeth, but that somehow makes it scarier to me, if you ask me. And then glowing red eyes with the little lines over it, very Decepticon movie style. Studio Series number 42, and this is a Voyager class, so we're back up to a slightly bigger figure. Then this side we have window where you can't really see much of anything, and then nothing interesting on the bottom. But you're not here for the box, you're here for the actual figure, so let's get started on that. And here's Long Haul in all his chunkiness. He is very much a big boy, and I kinda dig it. Lots of thick armor going on here, and just he looks like he could take quite a few hits. He's got the same sort of display stand as everyone else, and yep, that is the same cast shadow there. That's a little disappointing. Adjust the camera a little bit. And yeah, this guy is pretty cool looking. It's interesting messing with this one after having the original figure, because they are built sort of different ways. The other Long Haul, while still sort of a big, thick, armored boy, actually felt a little bit taller than this one. But this guy, everything seems to be kind of condensed down. So, yeah. An interesting thing I've noticed here, and I was looking at the instructions to see if it said anything about it, all the photos and stuff like that show his wheels being like this on the side, but he's got hinges and pegs to put them in the back. And nowhere else does it seem to indicate that that is to be used for anything. So you know what? I'm going to do this because I kind of like this form factor a little bit more. So yeah. Very interesting looking design. Focus. Stay focused. All the wheels can still spin on him, and that's kind of fun for my ADD brain there. He's mostly green with silver and sort of gunmetal with little tiny red accents on it. And again, probably could have benefited from some sort of gunk wash or something like that, but not too horrible. Articulation wise, he's got, looks like a ball joint head that's kind of recessed in here, so you're a little limited in what you can do. Can't really look up, can look down a little bit. His shoulders are pegged in there, and this will interfere with rotation. And you got hinge there, but this interferes with that a little bit. You got a single jointed elbow for about 90-degree movement. Nothing going on in the hands, nothing really going on here with this armor. There's a hinge here somewhere for his vehicle mode, it looks like. But we'll get to that when we do transformation. He does have waist articulation with a sort of chunky ratchet joint going on there. Can fully rotate around if you want. His hips are very kind of stiff ratchet joints, and then a hinge for outward movement. You get a little bit of a splits going on, but everything's kind of working against you. Single jointed knee for standard sort of human knees, and that sort of current style of ankle tilt that Transformers have. So not too bad, but because of all his extra armor and stuff, it feels like getting him into some serious action poses might be a little difficult. Of course, he's not really designed to be like action hero person, so maybe it's appropriate. Let's go ahead and compare him to the bots that we had before. So, last time we looked at scrap metal. And interestingly enough, these two are almost the same height, though this guy is definitely a lot more going on. That part keeps trying to come off. And then we have Rampage over here, who's also a Voyager class. So these two compare a little bit more favorably. But that's our family photo here so far. It's actually pretty cool seeing them all together like this. It's getting me excited for what's to come. The Devastator thing, not the monster that Rodimus keeps saying is coming to get me or something. What is up with him anyway? Okay, so now that we're done with bot mode, let's go ahead and get him transformed into vehicle mode, and we'll take a look at that. Alright, so we're going to start by returning the wheels to their normal position. I'm going to straighten everything out. Kind of returning him to neutral. I'm going to close up his toes, which, interesting enough, that's how he came in the box. And then, let's see, what is this telling me to do? Oh, actually it did. So, just rotate the wheels like that. Then rotate the legs and push things together. There we go. So now we're starting to look like something. Okay. I'm going to rotate this guy around. And we got some pegs right here and holes right there. So we need to make sure those meet up. So we're going to bring that down. There's also, looks like, some pegs and holes right here. So they're trying real hard to make sure everything sort of locks into place. Not that it's going to make things easy for me, because that's a lot of points that have to move together. Okay, got the front. Let's see. And I think I got the stuff in the back. Maybe. Sorta, kinda. Alright. So next, bring this guy back up. And we're going to bring these wheels forward like that. And it looks like, okay, so these parts pull out like that. Then we're going to rotate them around and around. There we go. So now we're going to what? The instructions again are not super great. You kind of tell what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. So once us do that, then rotate these panels like this. Then we start getting everything into position, it looks like. And I'm betting, yep. So we're rotating basically the entire shoulder assembly inward. Does it go in all the way? Maybe. The instructions are not helping me much. Okay. We're going off book here and trying to figure some of this stuff out ourselves because the instructions are not helping. Okay, so got that pegged in. Ooh. Stress there. Has me worried. Okay, come on. Just one moment.
Every review you do just brings you one more step closer to its arrival. Will you be ready?
Okay, I was on the right track. I just kind of had to massage everything into place, it looks like. But here we are. Rolls pretty decently. But you do have robot arms hanging out inside there. But I suppose you could just pretend it looks like he's hauling robot limbs around. And you definitely don't want to look on the underside. But overall, not too bad. I am worried about this stressed looking plastic over here. It's not part of any of the transformation joints, I think. Looks like it maybe got stressed when the pin fired through it or something. I don't know. So yeah, pretty cool. Nothing really stupendous about it. The trunk, the bed doesn't dump, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But not too much else to say about it. Let's go ahead and compare him to the others. So here is scrap metal, and here is Rampage. 3 look pretty darn cool together. I suppose we wondered we could put scrap metal in there. I don't know. It's weird. Not the strongest of these 3, I think. I'm liking these 2 a little bit better right now. But let's go ahead, set them aside, and get this guy transformed into limb mode. Okay, so first we're going to somehow disengage things from back here. Just easier said than done. Ah, that was scary. Okay. Next, we're going to pull these out again. There we go. Now things are starting to cooperate. Okay. Gonna bring these out. And gonna rotate these panels around. Rotate this out more. Okay. Now what is it trying to get me to do? So I'm like this. Have I mentioned how much these instructions just aren't good? Yeah, there's like a step missing somewhere. I'm going from one thing to another. That popped off. That's okay, it's supposed to. There we go. Okay. And now I'm rotating this up like that. And I think these are supposed to actually stay put. The hands are kind of gripping these posts as they were. Okay, it looks like this is plugging in over here. That was a notification that just went off. Okay. That rotates around like that. Just got the shoulders adjusted, and then we are rotating the shin pieces like that, and now we have a foot. A really big foot. That kind of gives you an idea of just what the heck we're looking at here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this guy back into robot mode, and we can do my final thoughts. So yeah, I think I dig this guy. Transformation is a little bit frustrating in some parts, and I worry a little bit about this green plastic because I'm seeing lots of scrapes and stress marks on it, so hopefully it stands up over the course of time. But his robot mode is neat looking, and the transformation is kind of interesting once you get the hang of it, at least. So yeah, Though I will say the vehicle mode not having all the functionality of a dump truck is a bummer. So I can at least give this a tentative recommendation. But yeah, so that has been a review. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. Check the description below for links to my storefront where you can get official shelf space, t-shirts, and more. And yeah, thank you again, and I'll see you the next time you take a step on the road to devastation.